Hey, what's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing some Questline Shaman. We are playing Questline Shaman today because I wanted to, and I noticed I'm playing this card nowadays, which is if you cast 3 spells while holding this, you discover one of them. Turns out that card is really good when you discover, you know, Lightning Bolt, or Flash of Lightning, or heck, even Crash of Thunder on the turn you're going off, right? You can see the card having a lot of potential in the deck, and also it's just a deck I enjoy playing a lot. It is probably my favorite quest line to be playing, so yeah. Anyways, I don't have much else to say besides that, so let's try this new version that is still running the 5-mana Spirit of the Frog, so yeah. With that being said, let's try it out and let's see how everything goes. Okay, so yeah, I'll see y'all in the first game.
Versus Lady Vash.
All right.
Only death is colder than the depths.
Fists of stone.
Let's hardball. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna hardball everything else. All right. So, getting into this, I have a couple things I want to talk about in today's video. I'll be honest. One thing that I'll probably mention in every single video up until it happens, and one thing that I kind of want to mention in every single video that I upload on the channel. So, let's start with that one. I hope everybody has a beverage. You guys all know that was what was coming. I'm currently drinking myself a vodka soda. I'll be honest, I'm not exactly sober at the moment. And again, I'm not gonna hide anything from you guys. I had a couple drinks with a couple people at work, and alright, sorry about that. I had a sneezing fit right there. And I feel like this is coming back again, but yeah, it's 2:30 in the morning, 2:38 to be precise. I got home from work at like 1 a.m. and I finished work at 10. And that's partially because me and a couple of coworkers, we just kind of spent a little bit of time drinking at the bar. By a little bit of time, I mean like 2.5 hours. So I won't lie, I'm a little buzzed at the moment. And I don't really want it to affect the video. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And to be fair, I already said that I was drinking myself a vodka soda, so at the same time, I'm also here for a good time. The other thing I wanted to talk about was there might be a couple days in the near future where I will not upload a video. I mentioned the fact that I've been having tooth pain. What I didn't mention is that I'm getting emergency surgery to remove 2 of my wisdom teeth. And then in the upcoming future, I'm going to be getting surgery to remove the last 2 wisdom teeth. I know for a fact it's one of those weird things where it's just like, personally, I didn't really want to talk about it because I don't want to make anybody worry or panic or be like, yo, are you good? Do you need... Fuck that. I don't want anyone to worry about it. It's fine. It's all covered underneath insurance and all that bullshit. Don't worry about it. But I'm getting 2 wisdom teeth removed on Monday, the 29th. I'm not someone that likes to share a lot of personal details about my life. Again, everything that I feel like I've shared on the channel is very superficial type shit. And to be fair, you could ask the person I'm the closest to on the planet if I shared personal details about my life and personal details about feelings and all that type of shit. And the answer is no. And fun fact, right before recording this, I was having a conversation with my buddy. He's like, I feel like I know you better than you know yourself. I'm like, I can guarantee you don't. He's like, why do you say that? I'm like, all right, motherfucker. So, this is very awkward. I thought I had enough mana to then play this. But I am 1 mana off.
Go with the flow.
Give me Lightning Bloom. Beautiful. I didn't. Never mind. I still need mana next turn, so this is all good. But yeah. No, I don't know if I said this yet, but I am someone that very much would rather nobody know anything about me than people having an idea of who I am. I'll be honest, like, I'm pretty close to most of the people at work. I feel like a lot of the people at work have opened up to me, have told me a lot of the shit that's been going on in their lives. Like, I've heard people talk about their divorce, I've heard people talk about their ex-girlfriends and all that type of shit. And I can guarantee you, if any person went to go ask any one of my coworkers, be like, yo, do you know anything about this person? Be like, I know what he's studying, I know nothing else. And that's how I like to keep it. I like to have a lot of people tell me shit, and then me not tell shit to other people. I don't want anybody to realistically know anything about me. And again, that sounds whack as fuck, but like, why don't you want people to know anything about you, you know? It's, you know, it feels like you're holding a lot into yourself and you're not wanting to share. That's exactly it. I don't want to share. I don't want anyone to know anything about me. In my opinion, that shows weakness, and I don't like that. So, hey. I like to be my isolated self. And to be fair, I've shared a lot on here. But even then, I've probably shared like 5% of who I actually am. And hey. You know, maybe one day or another I might share a little bit more, but for right now, all I think people need to know is that I like playing video games, I love Hearthstone, I love you guys, and I like making content. I think, in my opinion at least, for like, I don't want to call myself a YouTuber because I don't really like that term, but from one content creator to people that enjoy watching them, I don't like the idea of calling you guys fans. To me, that seems weird in my brain. I don't know. That might just be me. I feel like that's exactly what needs to be shared. So you guys can tell me if you disagree and you guys want more information about me. I can almost guarantee that it won't come out of me. You'll have to get it from another source. If you guys can figure out who's actually close to me and who actually knows more about me than what I let people perceive, then hey, you guys could talk to them, but you're not gonna get that information from me, I'll be honest. Anyways, let's just hear me out. Let's just win this game. And let's queue up the next one, playing this very clearly overpowered deck, where we didn't actually have to complete our quest. Alright? Yeah. With that being said, let's queue up the next one.
Brucon versus VO7TRON.
Alright, we're playing some aggro rogues, so all of a sudden our matchup is not going to be nearly as easy as the last one where our opponent went AFK on turn 2. Alright, let's smell both of these and see how this goes. Okay. Play quest. Pass. Hopefully this game is a little bit more interesting than the last one. I do have to blow my nose again, so yeah. I don't think I have allergies that are hitting me really bad right now, but I would believe if someone told me that I was, I'll be honest. Alright, so I'm gonna blow my nose and I'll see you guys back in a quick second.
More meat.
Alright. Discover nature spell if you play this certain discover other. This one seems okay. I'll be honest. This one's better though.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Let's do this here. I don't see this weird to just slam this as is and then not do anything about it. But there is potential that we actually draw relevant cards to it and we can complete it, but okay. He got pretty darn lucky there, I'll be honest. I also wanted this to be active, I'll be honest. Okay. Let's play this slow. I think playing this slow might be best case scenario in the situation we're in, so. Let's see how it... what position it puts us in. Because I'll be honest, there's like a 50% chance we just die in the next 2 turns. And I'd say 80% chance in the next 4, so... Nature spells cost 1 less. This is nature. This is nature. This is nature.
I am the rage of our queen.
I'll be honest, these all kind of feel kind of awful. But...
Job's done.
hi. This puts us in a decent position. We're still sitting here with no cards in hand and... hey. A will to want to draw more cards. And... I'm hopeful that maybe we do draw more cards. And he drew arguably the best 3 cards in his deck off that first gear shift into what he did, and I'm gonna cry. So, hey, you know, if the game makes me cry, the game makes me cry, and it puts my opponent ahead. Ancestral, that is not an ancestral. Beautiful. I did draw Ancestral exactly Ancestral next turn, or else I am beyond fucked. That's pretty good. He's gonna probably activate this location 4 times on my turn, and I'm gonna lose to it, but hey. Wow.
Your doom closes in.
I'm sadly not overloaded, so I can't actually play this card.
Your wish is my suggestion.
What the fuck? It's the most wild card to play in this situation. Lightning Storm? It's a light. It's not. What the fuck card is he holding? Are you serious? This is how I lose the game. No spell, no spell, no spell. How many non-spells cards are left in my deck? 3? Okay. It is what it is.
That's enough.
It's 27 damage on board. The fact that I did not draw spells for 3 turns is a little upsetting, but what can you do? Anyways, let's queue up the next one, right guys? Yeah, I'll see y'all there.
Brucon versus Anduin.
Patience and a steady grip will lead us to
Alright, play against a most likely aggro priest. If I had to take a wild guess, that's what I would guess that I am playing against in this situation, so. I'm gonna mold a Titan and see where the game takes us. If I'm being honest, all things considered, this deck is not that hard to pilot.
starting the operation.
It's just a little bit tilting when your opponent has the exact same fucking start every fucking game, and you just realize you're dead on turn 4. And it's fucking tilting because there are no good board wipes in this game. Hear me out, Lightning Storm should cost 0 fucking mana, and it would make the card balanced. Just saying. If I go quest Lightning Storm here, I would actually have a chance at winning the game. But watching what's going on right now, I don't. Because I'm dead next turn. And it's turn fucking 2 for me.
I found a sea urchin.
It's not like it fucking matters, but...
The crystal shall decide your fate.
Again, I love this deck, but the meta is still just you're dead on turn 4, or you survive and you win the game. And I'm pretty sure in this game, I am dead on turn 4, seeing I'm at like, what, like 16 health after he attacks this turn? 18 health?
Package tight for treasure transport.
Turns out that's not good enough. Turns out, who would have thought?
What do you see?
If I had enough mana to potentially buff my board, I would have a chance at coming back, but I don't think I do. So I'm sorry that I hovered over that creature.
Starting the operation.
I was complaining with my head back, I'll be honest. I don't have Lightning Storm, so I feel like I'm just fucking dead. But, hey. I don't make the rules of the game, man.
Nature waits for no one but me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 puts me down to 17. That puts me down to, or 8 puts me down to 7. That puts me down to 5. That puts me down to 4. So I'm at 4 life.
Relax your mind.
Should have played that first. I'd have 2 mana left. Yeah, this doesn't actually fucking matter. You don't kill that. I'm dead. Who would have thought? Played against aggro priest and dead on turn fucking 5. I hate playing that matchup so fucking much. I just hate playing against priests in the current meta. So, hey, let's give the next one and hopefully not just be dead on turn fucking 4 or 5. Or I guess, yeah, I'll see y'all there.
Thrall versus Justice Jaina.
Alright.
I'm sorry, Thrall. I have to bring you in.
Fear the coming storm.
I haven't played much against mage, I'll be honest. So, maybe this will go slightly better than I'm expecting it to. But I'm expecting it to go miserably. So, if it goes decent, I'm doing better than I thought I would do. He plays Quest. I cry because I can never fucking kill him. He is not Quest. Very, very interesting. And if he is Quest, he just didn't play it on 1. I'll be honest, this vodka tonic that I'm drinking, or vodka soda, or whatever the fuck you want to really call it. If I'm being honest, it's like none of those cocktails. It's... I don't really want to call it my own creations. I feel like it's a pretty textbook, quote-unquote, creation. Where it's vodka and just lime bubbly. Was this a copy or discover a card? Discover a spell check. Or at least I draw it. I'm still at 1. This would be 2, 3, 4. This card's slightly better overall, though. But yeah. Honestly, it's one of the things that I've actually been really enjoying drinking recently. If you know me for me, you know that if I'm drinking, it is typically just beer. Or it's whiskey. There's really no in-between for me. And when it is the in-between era of me, this is I'm having a cocktail. You know, like I'll be having a vodka lemonade, or I don't even really count that as a cocktail, but, or, you know, like a rum and coke or something. I'll be honest, basic as fuck. And I like the complicated cocktails. Besides, like, the ones that use tomato juice, so your Bloody Caesars and your Bloody Marys. I'm not a big fan of those because I'm not a big fan of tomato juice or Clamato or what the fuck it's called. Clamato? Clamato? They're not. If I'm being honest, they're not my drink of choice. And for the most part, I would rather drink almost anything else.
One wrong move will land you.
So, yeah. If I'm being honest, when I'm drinking, it's just, again, I'm a whiskey man, or I'm a... Am I dead? Wait, what was that? Is enemy free? If it's enemy free, if it's barely full damage. Am I dead? If I'm dead, honestly, the deck my opponent's playing is pretty dope. So he's at +6 spell damage. He dashed the board. Biscuit. Draw 7? What the fuck?
My time's almost up. You handle yourself well.
What do you need mana? All your spells cost 3 less.
I don't believe my eyes.
I'm dead. I am dead. Woohoo! I don't know what deck my opponent was playing, but I'll be honest, that mage deck looks sick. It's quest mage without the need for quest. And I'll be honest, besides the hydration deck that I got a lot of hate for compared to normal, people do not like my hydration station deck. To be fair, I'm gonna say it, and it's gonna make me sound like an asshole that doesn't take responsibility for my words or my actions. But a lot of people are thinking that I'm talking about hydration station in standard when I was not, and I was talking about it in wild. Where if you watch the games, I was playing it in wild, where you're just dead on turn 4. And believe it or not, my 8 mana fucking spell is really shit in a format where 80% of your games you're dead on turn 4 or 5. It's one of those things where, again, if I'm a standard player and I go watch that video and I read the title of "This deck is not as good as I thought," I would also be like, shut the fuck up. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Don't try to clickbait. You're just bad at the game. That's what I would think. If I'm being honest, if I was a standard player, and to be fair, from what I heard, in standard, that deck is beyond broken and it's clearly like top 2 decks of the format. Yes, I would also be pissed reading that title. But I'm playing wild. And I was told the deck was good in wild, and I thought, after having played against it in wild, like, oh, this deck looks dope. But no, the more you play it, the more you realize you're just dead on turn 4, and your 8 mana spell is fucking awful. Especially when you draw 2 of them in your hand by turn 5. You're just like, well, fuck me, you know? I missed on 2 full-ass draws. I didn't draw a card for turn 4 and 5, and now I'm dead. This is fucking awful. And to be fair, as I said, I thought the deck list might be a shit version. And I've also got a comment telling me that the deck was a shit version, but hey. That's all about yesterday's video. That's the ranting I'm going to do. I'm going to rant a little bit more on stream next time I stream about it. If I remember, to be fair, my brain at this point, it's not the alcohol that's killing it, it's just my brain doesn't remember shit. To be fair, I'm at work and I don't remember what was called 10 seconds ago. I'm just going off what I remember, and what I remember often misses a salad or two, but hey. Or a fucking main course. But when I'm calling it, I remember everything. So maybe I should just always be the one calling it. But hey. To be fair, I've not been the person on the receiving end of getting orders called to me for a while now, which might also be the consequence of that. I've always, for the last like 6 months, I've been the one calling orders every single time I'm going to work, so hey. Anyways, Questline Shaman. I fucking love this deck. Questline Shaman is one of my favorite decks of all time. I love the burn aspect of the deck, and I love the combo aspect of the deck. And I'm really hoping that more people will learn to love the deck. And more people will start to play the deck. I think the deck actually does have potential of being really good. You're playing a lot of removal, so you can probably control the board a little bit better than you would think. At the same time, I feel like the weakest card in this deck is Questline. You can do a very similar play by cutting Questline and the Spirit of the Frogs and going just like an Overload Shaman build. But the Questline makes it just that much more interesting, and that's just as much more as I love the deck. So, yeah. Anyways, with all that being said, I don't have much else to say. Besides, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you guys all in the next one, where hopefully we'll actually win games and we won't just continue to drop ranks. So, yeah. Alright guys, yeah. With that being said, I'll see you guys all on the next one. Peace!